What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to Sportskeeda MMA News. Joe Rogan defends Thor actor Chris Hemsworth against steroid accusations. Colby Covington accepting a fight against Chimaev would not look good for chaos in court. Chael Sonnen says why Kamaru Usman must vacate 170 to move up to 205. McGregor is hitting the pads again. Sonnen speculates on Mayweather's lack of evidence to back up his claim of paying Logan Paul. We'll cover all this and more on today's edition of Sportskeeda MMA News. Joe Rogan comes to Chris Hemsworth's defense, not that he's really under heavy fire, and shares his thoughts on whether or not he's on steroids. Hemsworth most famously plays Thor in Marvel films, so yeah, he's pretty jacked. But how is he this jacked? Let's ask Joe.
You don't get that big without immense amounts of hard work.
Yeah.
There's no way. You just don't. People think he's just taking steroids. Bro, relax.
When on Andrew Schultz's podcast Flagrant, Joe Rogan was asked who he thinks the hottest guy is. Needless to say, Chris Hemsworth was brought up almost immediately. Rogan went on to explain that people can't just take steroids and look like the actor does. There's a lot of hard work that goes into earning and maintaining a body like that. Joe went on to add,
Do you ever watch his workouts?
No,
like,
but
people
yeah.
go, he's taking steroids.
Yeah.
For sure, USADA's not knocking on Chris Hemsworth's door.
Again, Hemsworth taking steroids is neither here nor there, but Rogan wants people to realize that he's also putting a lot of work into that Thor physique. And yes, we're right there with you, Joe. Thor is pretty hot. Any Marvel fans out there, let us know your favorite Thor moment in the comment section. Let's turn the clock back a bit. Wait, not that far back. There we go. In what was the most famous friends-turned-foe story in MMA history, Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal's friendship has been relegated to an ongoing court case where Chaos is claiming that Gamebred's alleged attack left him dealing with brain damage. How is this situation advantageous for Belal Muhammad? Well, we'll tell you. The most hyped fighter in the UFC right now is Chimaev. He's undefeated and coming off a recent victory over former title challenger Gilbert Burns. Fans then speculated that Boers should fight Covington and the winner would then challenge for the welterweight strap. However, if Muhammad could plot his way into this bout, then that means he's only one win away from a title fight. In a recent appearance on Food Truck Diaries with Brendan Shaw, Belal talked about how Covington talking a fight with Chimaev would look terrible for him and his pending lawsuit against Masvidal.
For me, I don't think Colby's going to take it, though. I don't think Colby's going to fight Khamzat. I think, like you said, I think if he goes to court saying that I'm accepting a fight, then the court's going to be like, yo, you're talking about you have brain damage and we're suing this guy.
But you're taking a fight.
But you're taking a fight. How? How are you training right now if you have brain damage?
Remember the name elaborated further on his potential bout.
I'm sitting there calling out everybody. I'm accepting it. And then Khamzat's another one of that was like, we were going back and forth on Twitter a little bit. And I'm like, beautiful. All right. So
do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You do it. Let's get it. And I think it makes sense. When you're looking at the top 5 of the division, Gilbert's already fought Usman. Colby's already fought Usman. But me and Khamzat are the only two that are fresh blood that haven't fought him yet.
Both Muhammad and Boers have expressed interest in this bout, and depending on the schedule, it's not far-fetched to throw an interim belt on the line. How do you see this potential bout going down? Make those predictions in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and become part of the Sportskeeda family. It's your support that helps this channel out, and we really do appreciate it. What do you have for us today, Chael? Kamaru Usman fighting at light heavyweight? You know what? Count us in. The bad guy has taken to his YouTube channel to talk about Kamaru Usman and is entertaining the thought of the welterweight champion skipping up a weight class and fighting at 205. However, Sonnen admits that the Nigerian nightmare doesn't weigh 205. Sonnen then details what advantages he would have at light heavyweight.
He's going to have massive speed. I mean, you can get the X's and O's and you can start to have fun, and you can even just tell me, hey, Chael, it's too big and he's not going to go there. Kamaru Usman soaking wet doesn't weigh 205. I think if we were to get there, if we were to be real serious and we were to get there, Kamaru is going to have to vacate 170 pounds.
Fans may be thinking that this is just a fun thought of Chael's, but this isn't as out there as it sounds. Usman has cleared his division decisively, and both he and his manager have mentioned Usman's chances against the top guys at light heavyweight. This is all on the back burner though. Usman is set to defend his title at UFC 278 against Leon Edwards, a match that will be the champ's third consecutive rematch. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. Hold on, Usman, we're not done talking, brother. Kamaru Usman was brought up in Conor McGregor's comment section after the Irishman posted a video of him cracking some pads. Now, does Instagram give fans the anonymity and safety to say what they want to whoever they want? But does Sportskeeda have an Instagram page where you can leave a comment and be featured in the next video? Also yes, and also a Twitter and a Facebook page. But yes, back to the fighters. Under the Notorious's recent post, a fan left a comment that really stood out amongst the others. Marty Fake Newsman is shaking in his trousers right now because the double champ is coming for the welterweight title. Spot the Covington fan. Really though, that is a fight that Usman is interested in. McGregor is also interested in it, and if the numbers look right, scratch that, when the numbers look right, the UFC will definitely be interested too. McGregor hasn't competed in over a year since a broken leg put a stop to his most recent bout last summer. The superstar seems to be recovering very well and has even put on a considerable amount of muscle, potentially a true welterweight's frame. Let us know in the comments section how you think McGregor would fare against Usman. Chael Sonnen, Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. These three names have enough star power to feed the YouTube algorithm for the next 20 years. What makes it even better is that they're all connected to each other on Sonnen's channel as he weighs in on the ongoing Paul versus Mayweather controversy. To fill you in if you're unfamiliar, Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather competed against one another in an exhibition boxing match last year. Since then, Paul has claimed multiple times that Mayweather has failed to pay him what he was promised. That's not very money of you, Floyd. It's a classic case of what the YouTuber said versus what the boxing legend said. Mayweather is refuting these claims and says that Paul is all paid off for the event they put on together. But what Chael wants to know is, if Floyd paid, where's the proof?
Floyd is saying that he paid him. Now that is extremely provable, extremely easy to prove, and he has not done that. And when you were questioning a man's integrity, which is 100% what is being questioned here, you would think that you would like to solve this problem.
Does Sonnen make a good point? Absolutely. Did he delve further into this and throw a mild jab while he was at it? Of course.
And you're gonna have to go real slow with Floyd. I don't suspect that his math is much better than his reading. I don't say that to be a dick, but you're gonna have to go real slow with him.
Logan Paul brought this back up recently in a monologue he did as a cold open to his appearance on Andrew Schultz's podcast, Flagrant.
Floyd Mayweather, you punch-drunk idiot. Read my lips. Oh wait, you can't. Where's my money, Floyd never paid me for our fight. Who am I, the IRS? You can't dodge taxes like you do punches, dummy. Floyd, how can you call yourself the GOAT? You couldn't even finish me. What am I, high school? Your punches are softer than the pillow Conor McGregor makes Dylan bite.
Love him or hate him, those are some pretty funny burns. Regardless, the bad guy stayed pretty neutral as he went forward with his video. He doesn't want to call anyone a liar, but he's simply speculating that something is amiss. That about does it for Sportskeeda MMA news. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and follow us on our social media platforms. Until next time. Make sure you drop a comment and potentially be featured in a future video. Here are some comments from previous videos. McGregor must be laid to rest, because now he'll only be a shadow of the man he was. Habib, please come back. If you like this video, please like, comment and share. Your comments could be featured in the next Sportskeeda MMA news video. We always deliver daily content, so make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything going on in the MMA world. For updates, quotes, and exclusive interviews from all your favorite fighters, follow Sportskeeda MMA on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.